Alright, guys, so with of course finishing Resident Evil Requiem, there's a lot of unanswered questions, there's a lot of theories, and there's going to be a lot of videos about this. So, again, this ain't really a spoiler, this is more of a, uh, kind of a theory, actually, because we saw, obviously, in Resident Evil Requiem that Leon and Sherry had the T-Virus curse. And of course someone else. Now again, if you play the game, if you have seen my review, you know what I'm talking about. Now again, this is where it gets complicated, and I'm not gonna say if these characters were in the game because again, if you play the game, you know. If you didn't, then you don't know. But either way, I think honestly we need to discuss the possibility if, like I said, Jill, Claire, Carlos, possibly Chris, and Ada, did they have the same thing Leon and Sherry had? Because Elpis was the thing that was the whole thing. Again, if you play the game, you know. Um, but did they have the virus? Did they have the symptoms? Because again, about 6, 7 people died from it. And Leon was in, like, I think at the very end of the game, like stage 3, or he was like in stage 2 or 3 during the course of this game, and he still was a badass. So it makes me wonder, was Ada somewhere in this game? Because I'm gonna be getting into that too at some point. What was Chris doing? What was Claire doing? What was Jill doing? What was Carlos doing? Because again, we only saw Carlos one time. Um, it makes me wonder, but again, we didn't see that with Chris in Village. We didn't see that in Biohazard, so maybe he didn't get it because he wasn't around. I don't know, but it makes me wonder, would Jill, Claire, and Carlson Ada have it more? So it really is an interesting fact of, do they have those symptoms? Are they worse? Are they not as bad? Because Leon had it very badly. Sherry had it very badly. Well, more like Leon did because he was more exposed to it, I think, because more than Sherry, and obviously because he's older. But it makes me wonder exactly who else got affected by this. So it is kind of not really worrisome, but are they going to do like a DLC or something to explain of, okay, we got this, done, and, this happened, you guys, do we need to do this or whatever? But I think it's going to be rather interesting to see if these characters did have the same thing Leon and Sherry did, because I personally want to know. I want to know if were they going through the same symptoms? Was it worse? Was it not as bad? Were they during this time period? And also, what was going on? And did Leon let them know? Like, did Leon let anyone know other than Sherry? Because it really made me go, okay, if this is going on, did the same thing happen to the others? And it would make sense if they did, especially with the timeline and also with what occurred in Rec Room and also in Resident Evil 2 and 3. So that's just a little theory of mine, guys. But overall, what do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. And maybe Capcom or whoever will answer. Maybe we'll know. Don't know. Let me know what you guys think.